Hello, hello, it's Simone. Today I am going to share with you my Project Me journal. I am doing this project in a traveler's notebook format. You know that I love this format and I have decided to stop doing Project Live in 2017 and do this instead. The title page is made from the cover of Sunset magazine. I happened to subscribe to the magazine and the title jumped out at me, and so I put it on the front of this cover. And I made the second page to appear the exact same as the front, except that I found on the editorial page, I found the definition for Jumpstart. So I put that there, and then I'm going to link Arleigh's video where she shows this in one of her videos. I was greatly inspired to do that from her. I put a flare there that says show up. So I am using the Coco Daisy Daisy Dory in standard size. I am also using their planner kit as well as a lot of journaling cards from Coco Daisy and Citrus Twist. And I am also using the Feed Your Craft and Brandy Kincaid collaboration kit from the January release. And the first part of my journal was dedicated to thinking about my goals. And the very first thing I did was looking back at 2016. I used a sticker that said no looking back, and I crossed the no out and wrote yes looking back. This journaling card is from Coco Daisy, and it says my New Year's wish, and I stumbled across a one little word which I didn't really intend to have. I tried to summarize what my wish was on this in the speech bubble, and then balance came to my mind, so I put it there. The tab says New Year's resolutions. I asked myself the question how to set realistic goals, and then I used the stamp set that was included in the Feed Your Craft kit. And then on the first half of the page, I wrote about how my experiences were and what the areas were that I want to improve. And then I used this stamp set from Studio L2E to stamp out all of the different areas I want to improve on. And then I wrote more regarding each different area. So I have sports or workout, scrapbooking, and I then included this journaling card that is also from Feed Your Craft. It says it's worth a try, and on the back of it I am going to cover this up right now and show you that, yeah, I love sharing my ideas, and I thought I might try out for different design teams, and I really like that card for this purpose because, yeah, if I won't try, I will never know if someone else wants to see my stuff and wants to have me on their team. I guess I should mention that this is more of a long-term goal. Then on the next page, I talked about my YouTube channel, how I want to grow it, that I want to post regular videos. And then I added a small section about my sewing goals for the year, and I put the goals or the specific goals on that card, which is an embroidery hoop that says Be Epic, and I really, really loved how it fit the crafting theme. Then I talked briefly about routines, and I added this label from Julie Bean Soup down there because there was still some space left. And then I talked about reading and that I signed up for this reading challenge, and I tipped in the one that I'm going to take part in, and if I still have more time I will also do the other one that was there. And then I talked about exploring California and my budget that I want to install, and I added this glassine bag, and will put in the tip every month. I will put in the budget for the year, for the month, the spending tracker. I added this tab because this is where my goal setting stops and my journaling for the month begins, and this is the first page that I did. This month there were a lot of these girls in the planner, and they did not really speak to me. Most of them, they were far too, I don't really know, maybe too female for me, because I really love putting girls into my planner, just those girls. They always wore a lot of eyeshadow and lip gloss, and I never wear anything like that. So um, yeah, it just happened that I covered them up, not really by, not all coverings were intended, but this one just happened to be, because it worked so well with the, the topic that I was talking about. As you can see, I did not um, journal chronologically. Um, this happened by accident, but I'm not really too bummed about it, because yeah, it doesn't really matter. I have this date stamp, and it will, if I really want to know when this happened, I could just look at it. So I love this date stamp, and I used it. I'm going to use it all through January. Don't know yet if I'm going to use it for the whole year, but for this month I will. I added this card. The Yes This is a journaling card by, also from Brandy Kincaid, and the stickers, they come from different stickers. I'm really, I pulled stuff that I wasn't able to use in my scrapbooking, and it really works well in my journal. So I'm really happy about about the fact that I can now use them. I often have a lot of a hard time using transparent stickers for scrapbooking, and this sticker booklet was lovely. Then I pulled these jelly bean soup word phrase stickers. I pulled this sticker sheet from Pretty Little Studio, because I want to talk about coffee later on. And so, yeah, has been a really great time and a lovely way to journal. I enjoy it immensely. And I again wanted to show you that as well, I have not really been able to use these washi strips from Pink Fresh Studio in my scrapbooking, and here they just work so well. So this is how far I got with my journaling. But I have used the booklet for other things. For my book recommendations list, I put in a quote, and I will show you this right now. And I'm going to read this quote to you because it's so, so great. May your coming year be filled with magic and dreams and good madness. I hope you read some fine books and kiss someone who thinks you're wonderful. And don't forget to make some art, write or draw or live as only you can. And I hope somewhere in the next year you surprise yourself. It is by Neil Gaiman, and yeah, I will just leave that page like it is, because it needs to speak for itself. Then I added my book recommendations list for the next 3 or 4 months, I don't know. I'm trying to get most of my books from the library, and since not all books are always available right when I want them, I just need to have a list of books that I can choose from, so that I have something to read all the time. And this way of going over the whole, writing down the book recommendations that I pick up everywhere, and then going online and looking if they have the physical or ebook and putting it here, has been really working well for me. And then I thought about leaving that girl, but it just so happened that I have the perfect photo that could go there. I covered up another girl with the sticky notes, and then I really love that card that says "What next?" and I covered up one of those girls as well. And this girl will just stay the way it is. So I have a great mixture of working with the girls and covering them up, and I really don't mind making an insert that's not 100% perfect for me, just work for me. And I really love how it turns out, and I really can't wait to show you more. Starting next week, there will be process videos for my Project Me journal, and I would love for you to come along, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and I will see you next week then. Bye!